1 minute off.
Camera's all set.
Everybody's good? All right, we'll take questions for Luis.
Luis, how would you describe your performances and results last season, and how do you hope to improve this season?
¿Cómo describirías los resultados y tu rendimiento el año pasado y cómo, en qué puedes mejorar este año?
Creo que los resultados não foi o que queríamos. Queríamos, claro, que chegar aos playoffs e buscar a MLS, pero não foi possível. Creio que minha atuação também, creio que poderia ser melhor. Então estou trabalhando ainda mais esse ano para que seja grande ano para nós outros.
I think the results last year weren't what we wanted. Of course, we want to make the playoffs. We want to be competing for MLS championships. And my performances as well, I think I can improve. So that's what I'm training for now, to improve and to be better than we were last year.
Is there a specific area you want to improve?
Y si hay alguna cosa, algún área en que quieres mejorar.
Creio que quero melhorar em todo, porque quero sempre ajudar a Atlanta a chegar em playoff. E a Atlanta é uma grande equipe e tem que estar em playoff e brigando para ser campeão. Então creio que tenho que melhorar quando está finalizando, fazendo os passes e correndo mais por equipe.
I think we want to improve everything because there's always things to improve on. Atlanta's a team that should always be in the playoffs. So for us, that's what we're working on. And me and all of us as a group, I think we can improve on our finishing and just our movement as well.
Was it at all painful to congratulate Thiago on the World Cup win? A little bit painful?
Si te duele felicitar a Thiago por el
¿Sí,
Mundial.
qué?
Si te duele, si fue
¿Duele?
difícil felicitar a Thiago.
Nosotros sí quedamos un poco tristes porque somos brasileiros. Claro que queria que o Brasil, mas muito contento por Thiago. É um grande jogador e para um jogador ganhar a Copa do Mundo, creio que é o melhor que tem em teu país. Então, Thiago é uma boa pessoa e estou muito contente por ele. E felicidades à Argentina, e a Argentina é campeã do mundo, e parabéns, Thiago.
It's a little sad being a Brazilian, but for Thiago, I'm really happy for him to win the World Cup as a player. It's the greatest feeling there is for a player. So Thiago's a great person, and I'm really happy to him, and congrats to Argentina.
I believe you had 5 goals and 4 assists last season. Are you happy with that output?
Dice, el año pasado tuviste 5 goles y 4 asistencias, o al revés, 4 goals, 5 assists.
5 and 4.
5 goles, 4 asistencias, si estás contento con eso.
Não estou contente. Creio que sou um jogador que posso fazer mais goles, mais assistência. Vou procurar trabalhar mais e que nos partidos eu possa sair mais goles, mais assistência esse ano.
No, I'm not happy with that. I think I can do better. So this year, my goal is to have more goals and more assists and to help the team.
How do you improve that goal teller?
¿Cómo crees que puedes mejorar esos números?
Creio que trabalhando, seguir trabalhando duro, seguir melhorando em treinamento, fazer treino de finalização, estar melhor posicionado na cancha, estar jogando melhor com a equipe. Eu creio que isso vai acontecer naturalmente e nós outros creio que vai ser um grande ano para nós outros.
Just working hard, always working on things in training, working on finishing, being in the right positions, doing everything that I can to help the team, and I think it'll be a good year for me and for the team.
Pineda talked about trying to get in better shooting spots, more dangerous spots in the box. You took a lot of shots outside the box last year. Is that something y'all talked about, is maybe trying to work the ball into the box a little bit more before shooting?
Esta semana Gonzalo ha hablado de que quiere que el equipo tira más tiros a puerta en mejores posiciones, quizás no tan lejos, si algo es ustedes han hablado como equipo.
Sim, claro. Gonzalo vem falando com nós outros que tem um momento de partida que partimos de muito lejos, mais posicionado, e estamos trabalhando isto. E creio que esse ano vamos patear de mais cerca, de mais dentro da área, para que quanto mais pateamos, marcamos mais goles e vamos ganhar nos partidos.
Yeah, that's something that Gonzalo has talked about, and there were games where we took shots from outside the box, and we want to be able to take more shots from inside the box, and I think the more shots on goal that we have, then the more goals we're going to score. So that's what we're working on.
Did you feel pressure to take those shots from outside the box at times because your teammates weren't making runs or getting into quality positions?
El año pasado si te sentiste como presión de tirar esos tiros de lejos porque los compañeros no estaban moviéndose tanto.
Não, creio que uma característica sempre procuro patear quando tenho oportunidade, pero sim, estava mirando com o Gonzalo nos vídeos e mirava que estava pateando muito lejos. Então creio que é trabalhar isto, é estar um pouco mais concentrado, no momento certo fazer passe, no momento certo patear, para que Atlanta sempre venha ganhar os partidos.
No, I think that's one of my characteristics is to be able to take those long shots sometimes. But I've watched some videos with Gonzalo and seen some of the shots that I was taking, and it's something that I'm working on now. But the thing is to always try and help my team, and but yes, that's what we're talking about.
Last year, the team was working with many different players at striker. Would it help you to have somebody there on a more consistent basis, just so that you know their tendencies and play off of them a little bit better?
Dice el año pasado habían varios jugadores que jugaron como número 9. Si te ayudaría tener un jugador más constante para aprender cómo jugar juntos.
Creio que aqui em Atlanta tem bons jogadores. Eu creio que nós outros temos que se adaptar rápido. No, para mim não importa quem vai jogar de 9 ou de outro, o importante é nós outros em treinamento, sempre treinamos juntos e sabemos o que vamos fazer. E o que jogar creio que vai dar o teu melhor para ajudar a Atlanta sempre.
Atlanta has a lot of good players, options. So as players on the field, we just have to adapt quickly. But for me, it doesn't matter who's playing the number 9. We have to all learn to play together and adapt, and do everything we can to help the team.
Do you set any personal goals at this point of the year? What you want to do in the league, like whether that's a certain amount of goals or a certain amount of goals plus assists, goal contributions, that kind of thing?
¿A ti te gusta tener objetivos para temporadas? Por ejemplo, quiero marcar este número de goles o algo así.
Claro, procuro sempre ter objetivos essa temporada. Eu creio que o maior objetivo que tenho não é individual, mas é coletivo. Creio que não só eu, mas todos os outros queremos ganhar a liga e vamos trabalhar muito duro para que isso se torne real.
Yes, I think as a player we always have goals. For me, my goals this year are less individual and more about the team. So I want us to win a championship as a team, and that's what we're working for. Any other questions?
What's it going to take, do you think, to take Atlanta United to that next level and get to that level to win a championship?
¿Y cómo crees que Atlanta puede llegar a ese siguiente nivel y ser campeón?
Nós venimos trabalhando muito duro, temos grande equipo, seguir trabalhando partido a partido e creio que com os jogadores que temos, com o Gonzalo agora mais tempo com nós outros, a equipe pouco jogando mais junto, creio que este ano tem tudo para ser grande ano e para que alcançamos esse novo nível e nessa nova etapa.
We just have to keep working hard. I think we're a team with really good players. Gonzalo has been here longer and has more time working with us. So, I think we have the players. It's just about taking it game by game, working hard, and trying to get as high as we can in the table. All right, thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, Luis.
Thanks, everyone.
How's everybody? Dave, good to see you. Giving me a hard time about not coming out.
How about those
So.
Bills?
My Bills. 3 more, but it might have been the last victory of the year.
No, now, come on.
All right, I'll stop the negativity.
All right, go ahead.
How are you in your recovery?
I'm doing good. It feels good to be back out there. Happy to be with the guys again. But yeah, we're slowly, integrating myself in all the training sessions, and I'm definitely feeling, light on my feet again, and I'm just excited.
Brad said his goal was to be eligible to be selected for the starting lineup for the San Jose game. Is that your same goal?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully I'll be ready, but I think I will be, because right now I feel really good. So.
Is there anything that you don't feel comfortable doing right now?
No, not at all. Yeah, like I said, I feel really good. I'm eager to get back out there on the pitch again, play 11v11s. Today was my first day back in some small-sided games. So yeah, it's just puts a smile on my face getting to play again.
I need to ask you about the status of the court case. Is that still ongoing, or has that been dismissed, or what is going on there?
Yeah, that's been dismissed. So.
When was that?
Recently.
Do you want to share anything about what happened?
No.
Okay. How tough was it to not be in Qatar?
Yeah, it was definitely tough. but obviously rooting on for my guys. It was exciting to see them, compete at the world stage. But hopefully maybe one day I can, also compete in the World Cup. But it was definitely tough, but I think it gave me some type of motivation and, fire burning in this season.
Allen is gone. How do you feel about the current group of center backs?
Yeah, I mean, I have only good things to say about Juanjo. He's a workhorse. He, is a true professional, and you can see it, day in, day out with his work ethic. But it's just about, getting a good pairing and a good, group of guys, as that back four to, come together.
Is the plan to be in a back four to start the year?
Yeah.
Understood. Can you tell us more about Noah Cobb? He's homegrown now. Seems to be up and coming national team guy. What do you think of Noah?
Yeah, no, he's a good, exciting young player. Very humble, down to earth guy. Yeah, it's exciting seeing him, grow. He was training with us for a good amount of time last season. But yeah, it's always good to have, some youngsters in and watch them evolve just like I did.
You talked about the pairing with you and Juanjo. How do you feel y'all's skill sets match up?
Yeah, I mean, he's good on the ball, great in the air like you guys saw last season. And I think it's just about, continuing to get reps defensively and offensively together and kind of, grow within each other and, grow that partnership.
Carlos said in, I think, early December, late November, that they had a contract out for you, and we're hoping to get some good news by Christmas, and obviously Christmas is come and gone. What is your process for deciding if you're going to sign that or not?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going day by day right now. Just trying to, get back out there, play my first game, hopefully San Jose, and try to, get better every day. And I think that stuff will all kind of sort itself out.
Are you looking for a DP deal?
I'm just, looking to play my first game against San Jose,
I was asking Brad about this, but to have another guy that you had to go that went through the process of trying to get back from Achilles, was it nice having somebody else kind of going through it with you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's unfortunate. We had 3 Achilleses within a few weeks last season. So we kind of all were rehabbing together, trying to, psych ourselves up or hype each other up day by day, or kind of get some type of positivity in the air somehow. But with Brad, obviously he's a great leader and he's, an absolute workhorse. So he's definitely grinding day in, day out, and he's a great motivator in general. So it was definitely helpful for my recovery, him being there with me every day.
Just to go back to the contract for a second, I think you're in the last year of your deal. Is it not a little bit scary to not have something on the table past this season?
I think it's one of those things you just kind of got to, believe in yourself, and I've done that my whole career, and I don't really, ever kind of play with fear or, wake up scared or anything like that. I kind of go out and try to, take what I think I deserve.
Maria?
Miles, what has this waiting process been like for you ever since you did have the Achilles injury?
It's been filled with ups and downs, like any year, but obviously 2022 was a tough one, but it's one of those things where you just kind of have to find the positivity where you can. And I got to thank, my support system for all that, my friends and family, obviously this medical staff and, coaching staff, they kind of, really boosted my spirits a lot of the days. As well, of course, my teammates, they're always joking around, finding the light and everything. So I'm definitely thankful for them. But yeah, you just got to be patient with it, and I think that's what I was.
And you talk about the guys all around you, obviously hyping you up and everything, but what was the key to finding that positivity every day?
I don't know. I think it's something I've kind of grown into, as I've gotten older, understanding, I am grateful to be in this position, and I think you just kind of got to wake up positive, even though you can't walk or get out of bed or stuff like that. Have to be in a scooter for a few months, but yeah, like I said, I think it's my support system that got me through it.
Who did you lean on most? Who was your rock, I guess, so to speak?
No, I think there's not a single rock. I think there's plenty of them.
What excites you about the position of this team right now?
I think it's kind of any start of the season can get excitement. There's obviously hopefully new faces coming in, But I think it's just kind of that core and that kind of unity that we can grow upon. I think that is something I'm definitely looking forward to see, how we can grow together as a single unit. And if we do that, I think we have, high hopes this season.
Is there any kind of milestone you have to hit before they declare you good to go to play at the 90?
I think that's more of like a sports science question. Rather than me, I'm kind of just, here. They tell me what I can and can't do. I feel like I can do everything right now, but obviously, they're the scientists in this case. But yeah, like I said, I feel good. So hopefully, we got a few 6-7 weeks so I can continue to build my, strength and confidence. And yeah, I'm excited for the start of the season.
Are you thinking about tweaking the way you play in any kind of way, considering that it might be tough to kind of ramp up back to the same physical skill set that you had before the injury?
No, I don't think so. I told my trainers at the start of the rehab, I said if I'm not faster and stronger than I was before, then it's a failure. So I think it's one of those things. I think I'm on that course to be faster and stronger.
Did you talk to Aaron Locke about recovering from Achilles and playing center back and all that?
Yeah, definitely. I was, always in contact with him throughout the whole process. Him, having the same position as me, and also, he tore his around the same time frame, around May. So it was really great to have him. He's a supportive, great guy, good friend. So having him was definitely beneficial.
When did
more
you
from us.
start
Go
to
ahead,
feel
man.
really good?
Really good. I feel like the last few weeks. Obviously, it's still a slow process, but like to be very light on your feet, very quick, and like twitchy muscles, that type of stuff has really started to come back the last few months. But yeah.
Have you been in contact with Berhalter at all, or whoever's leading the team now?
No, not for this January.
Okay.
What are you most looking forward to when you walk on the pitch for the first time?
Kind of just the butterflies of actually be able to compete again. I feel like it's just something I love to do, and I'm excited to feel the energy of the crowd and that type of like weight on my shoulders. I kind of enjoy.
Joe.
Just one quick one. What's the longest term injury you had prior to this one?
I think it was my hamstring in 2019.
So is that like a month or so?
No, that was about 3-4 months.
Oh, okay.
Anything else? Great. Thanks, Miles.
Thanks, Miles.
Yeah.
Good to see you.